lighting the flame on the international stage, building to new heights on this world, and soaring beyond its limits. Whether in outer space, the Arctic outer continental shelf, or on your local store shelves, China is making its ambitions known.
Let's see, this is made in China. Made in China, China. Well, cheap economic goods have translated into massive profits for China, as well as criticism. And all this comes amid growing concern that China is using its economic clout for political leverage.
Different. China is a very promising country. I'm sure in 20 years we'll catch up with the USA.
20? Try less than 5. The IMF says China could surpass the U.S. economically in real terms by 2016. It may not help the countless Chinese who live in poverty, but it sure makes rivals nervous.
China's economic clout has grown. It is now the second largest economy in the world. It's the second largest manufacturing exporter. And the renminbi, the Chinese currency, is playing an increasingly important role in the world economy. So there is a shift in relative economic might in the world.
That might has been threatened by the economic slowdown, and it will be up to China's new leaders to try to reverse the trend. For now, they seem to be getting their way. China is inching into Europe to snap up ailing businesses. This French vineyard is just one of the casualties.
These people, they come here and they buy land just like they buy a Picasso or jewelry.
On Iran, U.S. sanctions against oil traded with the Islamic Republic don't apply when you're America's largest banker. In Africa, China is using cash to buy clout, beating Western rivals in the race to exploit the continent's vast resources. Yet its efforts to buy influence through investments have been met with an intense public backlash. In countries like Pakistan, building infrastructure instead of military bases has made China the preferred superpower among locals.
They don't interfere, okay, in other countries. It is not like America. It is not like America, who interfere in the entire world.
Still, it hasn't abandoned its military. The country's new leaders are expected to continue to pour billions into its defense budget, the second largest in the world. This may worry Pentagon planners and Beijing's Asian neighbors, but so far, China's economic might has proven more powerful than the sword.
There are two nations which are fighting in the world. One is America, one is China. So America is using brutal way, which is war, and there is a lot of losses. And China is using a peaceful way and civilized way, where there is no loss.
And if the strategy is working, well, why change it?
Chinese leaders understand the importance of soft power, and it understands that its economic development achievements, to some extent, has made it a certain model to be studied, if not to be followed completely.
For now, a growing red dragon means that China's version of a new world order is here to stay. Lucy Kalfanov, RT, Moscow.